Good morning. Got a little bit of a frog throat this morning, but I made you coffee or tea, whichever you like. It's like magic. Whatever you like. There you go. Yeah. Let's have our first sip together. Cheers. I got my new, I'll put a link for it. It's actually kind of tall. It's real soft. It's a neck gaiter. It's warm, but it's not. Yeah. Bazooka Joe. Remember Bazooka Joe? Bubblegum? Yeah. Bazooka Joe. I just tucked this under. But yeah, it's a little chilly. It's going to be kind of chilly this morning. It's increasingly getting lower. Later this week, it's going to get down to 40 in the morning. Whoop, whoop. I think it's fun. I think it's great after this summer running from the heat. Yeah. So I want to get this started. I'm going to do question and answers and do some shout outs. So I'm going down instead. I'm going the most recent. Sorry, everybody, but I will get to all your questions today. So that's why I want to get started. I want this to be a 2-hour long video. Deb Marie, I just saw that you left a comment and you said you are in your 60s and you need to go pee first thing in the morning. Well, don't we all? Yes. We all have, each nomad has their own system. And I promise I'm going to do a video. You've all been asking, and how do you go to the bathroom? Some of you really don't care. Some of you actually know because you've watched other videos, but I'll do my own and we will do a pee and poop kind of, I know, video, but not right now. So I'll just let you keep wondering, but I did want to do a shout out to you, Deb Marie, and thank you for commenting and watching the videos. Shout out to Redeemed 777. Thank you. I'm so glad you got a new router. Yay! And you can do a marathon of my videos. I just love you guys, and I just love you, Redeemed. Thank you so much for staying with me, and we can on this journey together. Shout out to DLK. You asked about hedge apples. I've never heard of them. I've never heard of them. So tell me more. Give me a comment and tell me more. Sorry about the OJ on your counter and it leaked all over. Yikes. That would be horrible if that happened in my minivan. Oh my gosh. So shout out to you. Another sip. Gotta get my glasses on so I can see you better. I'm the teacher. I'm the librarian. I'm that sexy librarian. Why, Miss Manners, you're beautiful. When she takes her hair down. Yeah, I think on Doug Heffernan did that on King of Queens. I did like that show. First it was Seinfeld, hilarious. Then came King of Queens, hilarious. Yeah. I've watched every episode of both of those shows. But one time he goes, remember, Carrie wore the bun, and it just, so she wore the bun, and then he kept telling her, he goes, those buns, he goes, well, don't you remember the librarian when she takes her hair down to, why, Miss Manners, you're gorgeous, get rid of the bun. Okay. It was the one about the bun. Yeah, I got this going on. I got the Pebbles thing going on. Remember Pebbles? Pebbles and Bam Bam. Okay, so I wrote this down. I'm going to do a few shout-outs here. Quick shout-outs, and we'll move on. 'Cause I don't want to miss anybody. I love you guys. Marie Angelo Hernandez. Thank you. Thank you for your comment and your compliment. I love you. Sadie Haskell, we're just old friends, girl, aren't we? And you said that I shop a lot. I only do about once a week. Well, sometimes I run, and I just get little things. Mostly, I keep that. I gotta get water. I like to have enough water, and even though I might have enough water with me, whoops, that didn't turn out good. Even though I usually have enough water with me, I try to prepare for, in case there's an emergency or something, then I can just kind of like get out of town, you know. And so I always like to have at least a certain amount with me all the time. I can't believe I blew my nose in front of this. Sorry about that to everybody. When you gotta go, as they say. Oh, Tutu Silver. Tutu, I like that. Tutu, you're a new viewer. Thank you. and you have a new minivan. Yay! You go, girl. You go, girl. Cheers to minivans. Don't you love them? I met people here who are in sedans and they're just getting started. Or, well, the one gal I've talked about off and on, she's in the process of getting a divorce, and she just hopped in her car. She's like, I'm sick of this. And she's been hanging out at some of the parks with us and everything, but she does need to get a minivan. She needs more room. So she said she wants to get a minivan. Joyce Jason. Twilight Zone. Yes. She said that we are so similar, it's spooky. Okay. Hi, twin. Shout out. Anna H. You said I'm fun to watch. I think you're fun also. I like to listen to your comments. So comment often and shout out to you, girl. Have a good day. And of course, BB and John. Mwah. There you go. And Naomi Montilvo. Oh, I hate when I pronounce Montilvo. You said thanks, and I'm saying thanks back to you. You guys are great. I really, I enjoy doing these videos, and I enjoy reading your comments most of the time. Okay, yeah. Who was it that said, I mean, the attitude of the whole comment was almost like, whoa, you know? Something about my food, and she goes, your diet is appalling. I mean, you could almost hear it like, I mean, it was appalling. Appalling. Wow. Appalling. Oh, well, I just said, wow. Oh, her name, Hazel, that was her name. I said, wow, Hazel. You know, a lot of people say, oh, but just because I talk about that food or whatever doesn't mean that I eat it every day. Yeah, I mean, this is, you can see right here, this is my produce. I've got apples and tomatoes, still got those tomatoes. And thank you for all of you who mentioned there might be too much acid going on, and it's upsetting the system. And yeah, just creating that acid, creating a little pain. So yeah, I think when I finish these, I will cut back on the tomatoes. I just loved them though. They're so cool to dip in. Yeah, well, and I got cucumbers in there, and I eat rice, and I eat a can of chicken. Sometimes I just eat. I don't think that's appalling. I did think, though, what's funny is that I actually am telling everybody what I eat. You're not telling me what you guys eat. I'll bet. Oh my gosh. I mean, come on. If we were honest, we know what's in those middle aisles at the grocery store. I got my microphone here. We know what those in the middle aisles. I'm sure that all of you don't go around the outside. The outside of the grocery store is sort of like the healthy things, like the meats over on one side at the end and the produce at the end, and then the bread or whatever is at the end. But in the middle is all that processed canned boxes of food. Dude, come on, let's be honest. You know, it's just that I'm saying what I could. So please try not to call me appalling anymore. It's just, you know, it's like somebody with a pin going, oop, there goes your balloon, you know. Have a bad day. Yeah. And I know it is a common problem for other YouTubers. It's like, wow. But I forgive you, Hazel. But I do encourage anybody who wants to leave me comments like that, get a YouTube channel and reveal to everybody what your budget is. Reveal to everybody what you eat and what you do every day and things. So, yeah. Back to Joyce Jason. Hey, I just saw, and I checked, and I forgot that was you, that you had a very good question. What do you do as a traveler with your important papers? Wow, that's great, because that is, I've talked about that with people around here too, that I hang with. Okay, I have a container that I keep important papers, but this one fella, he couldn't find his car title, the car title. And so he's in a dilemma where he couldn't get his, and then with the COVID in Nevada, everything shut down. There's even a 4-month wait an appointment to see DMV. Really? Okay, motor vehicle. So, and he's in a dilemma. So, we all decided, and I looked online too, get photos, take screenshots, take photos, scan. We call them scanning now. You're just taking a picture, and then, but I also have, I have an app. It's called OneDrive. And in there, because I now have Microsoft 365, that was one of my purchases lately, and there in OneDrive, it's a vault, and it's really hard to get into. I suppose Microsoft, I don't know, but it's a vault, okay, and it's really, I have to have like 2 or 3 different verifications to get in there. Verifications, let me speak a little slower for you. I can get going really fast. And hello, microphone. Are you there? Yeah, it's right there. So I'm gonna explain. So I'm not crazy. And Joyce, you are Joyce Jason. You're a new subscriber, so I'm not crazy. I'm just goofy. I'm a goofball, as Joanne said. I'm a goofball. Back to the thing. I have a vault, and we decided that it would be a good idea to take pictures of all these important items, just in case. Now, if it's really, really, really important, I know you need your birth certificate with you, because you may need that, your Social Security card. I don't know what else. I carry other papers with me, just as proof, things like that. But I just carry them with me, but I've got pictures of them now, and I put them in my vault. Okay. But, if somebody takes your van, if it's really, really important, you might actually want to have copies and leave them with a family member. Storage, I don't know. I wouldn't leave them in storage. Well, let's begin the discussion. Anybody who has any suggestions, let's talk about it right here. What do you suggest? Because this is what I'm doing, but I still have them with me. Don't think I didn't worry about it. That was one of the things, like, ooh, that's scary if somebody grabbed my papers. I suppose it is a little bit more up for grabs. But if I was in a house, somebody could come in and steal them also. But I know it's a little bit different. It's a bigger place. Nobody's going to go, oh, let's find your papers. And you have to go through bedrooms and everything. Here it's kind of like, whoa, you can see. So just hide them the best you can. And I guess make it as difficult as you can. Maybe you could put an alarm on it. If they touch it, it goes off. Like, get away. I don't know. Maybe something with an alarm on it, because if it's a little lockbox, all they have to do is grab the lockbox. They'll probably think, oh, there's money in here, when there's really just your papers. So I wouldn't actually make it that big a deal in hiding it. But like I said, let the discussion begin. Anybody with suggestions, make the comments, and let's see what we got. Okay, more shout outs. Sweet Pea, hey. You liked my logo, thank you. I'm still working on it. I have and I'm going to do a shout out for you in a minute. You led me to the right app for it, and I forget your name, and I got to go down on the comments later today. I'm going to do this throughout the day so you can get different scenery. You don't always want to see me locked in my, in my red light zone here, or my yellow light zone. so I just wanted to do a few to get started, and I thought, well, we could have coffee together for a few of them. So, Sweepy, thank you for liking that logo. I'm still working on it. It's still a work in progress. I wanted to make the lettering just a little bit thicker, but it takes such precision on my iPhone. Oh my gosh, I gotta be so careful. And but whoever you are, and you know who you are, and I'm gonna do a shout out to you later, so keep watching. You led me to the right app to put it on a transparency, or you helped me. I made it in another program, but I brought it into this other program that you recommended, and it took out the background and everything, so it's on transparent, that I could put it on my videos. That's what I wanted, so I could put it on my videos, but it's not just this hard picture. You can just see the round and the lettering, but in the that's all you see. You don't see the background that it's on. So, yeah, I'm going to do a shout out for you. I just got to find your name, and I will find it. So, thank you. Yeah, it's a work in progress. I'm still working on it. One of the guys around here said it looks like maybe the Lee was like a little bit too much like Lee jeans. Let me know if you agree. The Lee part, it said Lee, and then the MV is up above, and then Lee. And he said it looked kind of similar to Lee jeans. He goes, maybe if it might be legitimate. I take criticism. It might be legitimate. So let me know. Okay. ALC. Tomatoes. Yes. Thank you for that. I always appreciate, if I need help, I'm going to ask you guys, and you can ask me too. If you need help, ask me. And I will, if it's good, I will broadcast it out to all of you. We can be like this little family of people that we have ideas going on, even if it doesn't have anything to do with minivan life. Like, what do tomatoes have to do with minivan life? Well, sort of, but it's just my diet. And I was going through some pain, so thank you. And then, yeah, chicken and things like that. I think that's a good idea. So maybe my diet is appalling. No, okay, I'll give it up. Yeah, I'll let it go. Let it go, Lee, let it go. Leilani, hey, you've been with me since the very beginning. Thank you. We are friends. We're all friends. Cheers to Leilani. And Sarasota Tim. Hey, shout out to Tim. You asked about my tripod. I believe that I'll have to look it up. Yeah, and I'm recording on my phone, so I can't. Let me get to my phone. I forget what the cost was. I think it was kind of $50, maybe $60. No, I bought it from Amazon. It came from Amazon. Lately, I have it. It's like a galley. I've got it tied up to the third row seat. Those little handles. It's like this, a handle. And the other day I was driving, and I was, what's that noise? It was squelching. As I was going back, I thought, I'm living in a boat. Okay, so the new camera, yeah, that'll be coming. And I can, practice with that. And, yeah, I mean, it's just a matter of filming and getting all this equipment together. And maybe I'll film myself filming. See, I need another. Yeah, with my phone and my camera, I can film myself with a camera. Oh, yeah. Now, Jason Fisher. Hey, you always have good questions and you always have good comments. Yeah, you have a 7 Plus too. Great camera, isn't it? Well, the camera that I'm using now, because it's the front camera, and I want to be able to see you and see what I'm doing. So I'm using the front camera right there. But that isn't using the highest technology. It's the back camera. Like if I had this and I was filming something far away, I'd be looking at this, but filming the other direction. That's when the super duper technology, kicks in. So thanks, Jason Fisher. It's really cold. It's 48 degrees out here. I wanted to show you my new neck gaiter. It's warm. It's double thick. It's got the little insignia on it. I do like it. So I will put the link. But yeah, but you can put it down a little bit. Or it goes up really nice. And it holds everything perfect right there. So, wanted to show it to you. I don't have my microphone in, so if the sound is bad, whoops. If the sound is bad, let me tuck this under one. But it keeps air from going in. And it looks good. So, I'm a turtleneck girl. I love a turtleneck. I'll tuck this back in. I wanted to show that to you. I want, but with this, it can make any shirt a turtleneck. And then this I got it at Walmart. This I got, it's just a fleece vest. I had this from last year, but I did get it at Walmart. And it's got a couple of pockets here. And on the inside, there's a couple pockets too. So, and they're big, so I can put my phone in there if I need to. Okay, I'm still gonna go on my walk. Just wanted to show this to you. Hey, that looks like the big W. Remember that? The big W? It's a mad, 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 mad world. Okay, I'll do some shout outs here. So, January, shout out to you, love you. Kathy Stevens, 3 generations, thanks. When I read that, it's like 3 doors down, 3 generations. I like that name. Linda Swanson, yes, let's hang out. I'm going to be in Quartzsite coming up this winter, and a lot of nomads hang out. I don't know if you're a nomad or not, you didn't mention, but yeah. Trey Ryan Wanders, hi. You left. I think I'm going to answer one of your questions in a minute. Misty Spring from North Carolina, hey. Yeah. Erica Winter, love you. Shy One, I like that. Shy One, yes, minivans are better than sedans. There's just more room. Around here, even an SUV, there's so much less that they can carry than they can in a minivan. And my minivan's a little bit longer, so. Let's see, we got Sandy Doberstein, I like that. Yeah, the size of the bins in my basement, I didn't even think to do it. I'm sorry. I was kind of in a hurry, only because I'm at a park and I've got all my stuff hanging out there. People are looking at me. But this is what you do. If you have a bin, or if you have a well that you're going to put bins in, measure it. Just measure because the well kind of goes in at the bottom, so only measure the bottom, because that's going to be your lowest point, your smallest point. And then just when you measure the bins, you have to go with the lids on, and do the width on it. So measure them out. They're just basic. The ones I have, they're just those basic blue bins. Let's see, Gail Johnson. I'm glad I make you laugh. You asked me about my shoes. What I wear is, let me just get these are the shoes that I wear most of the time. I got them at REI. I think you can see them, yeah. I got them at REI. Now, I also wear just tennis shoes, like walking shoes. I think they're Nike. And I also have another Nike. I just have a couple pairs of shoes. I have a pair of cowboy boots that I rarely wear. Maybe when I'm boondocking, if it's snake season, I might put them on in the morning because the snakes might be out. Let me get this up. I don't have my tripod out. I'm at a sort of a workout place at this park. Thought I'd stop. And it's getting warm enough, so I put on layers. Now I can take off that fleece zip-up vest. Yeah. And then what other shoes do I wear? Well, I have some really good Vosk hiking boots. They're very expensive. I think I paid like $250 for them, but they're waterproof. They're waterproof, very comfortable, and they're ankle length. And they're well-made. Vosk is a well-made hiking boot. So let's see, what else do we have? We got Jean Goodyear. Hi. Kim Dozier, always love ya. And Tony, love ya. Who else we got here? Oh yeah, Trey Ryan. You asked about the moisture in my minivan. Now, a lot of times in the morning, especially as it's getting colder, there's moisture for me breathing, and it's on the windshield and the windows. But per se mold, I have never had a problem with it. And that was one of the reasons when I got under my well and I wanted to check it out. No mold, no nothing. And that way I can push the, and if you notice when I got in there, I had to push my big carpet and I had to fold it back. No mold in there, and there wasn't any mold in any of my bins back there. So I guess I don't. But I spend so much time in Arizona. Now, if I was going to spend a lot of my time in like Ohio, and it rains so much, I might get a lot of moisture. So, yeah, that answers your question. Let's see another one. A Wide World of Trains. Hi. I do feature, let me move this. I do feature your YouTube channel online. So, hey, and you feature mine. So if anybody likes trains, go see Wide World of Trains. Jill Weatherly, she loves my giggles. Yeah, okay. I'll try to keep laughing for you. Joanne, love ya. Love Phoenix, you know I do. You know I love you more though. Christos, yes, I am in Reno. It's in Nevada. I know that you're in Greece, and I'm in Nevada, northern Nevada. It's really pretty here, but so much of Nevada is kitty litter, as they say. Yeah. There's only like 3 or 4 cities in Nevada because so much of it is like Area 51 type stuff. Yeah. Leaf flow. Leaf flow? Oh, you asked about, am I pronouncing it right? Leaf flow or life flow? So you asked about, let me move this. You asked about deliveries. Would I get deliveries? Okay. I do have another video about it. My hair's just all over the place. Today I'm actually going to wash it. Yeah, today on Pebbles. I already mentioned that. Okay, stop. Pebbles, okay. Bam, bam. What I do is I order from Amazon, and Amazon has lockers all over the country, and probably all over the world. They have lockers. And those lockers are located like at convenience stores, gas stations. Some of them are inside grocery stores. But they do have lockers, and they're usually painted orange, yeah, and they have Amazon in it. Each locker has a name. Yeah, they give them names. They're kind of odd names, too, some of them. I mean, they might be like Henry or something like that, but some are like Bernard and things like that. Yeah, they're very odd names. But they have a name. If you need a locker, go to Amazon, but look on your accounts. Just click on the accounts, your account, and then go to your addresses. So a lot of people have all different addresses. I mean, sometimes when I send something to my daughter in Ohio, I have her address. That's an address. And things like that. So, and then it'll say, look for an Amazon address or look for a locker. Type in a zip code or a city, I guess, and they will tell you where lockers are. Not everything can be sent to a locker. If it's too big, no. But many big cities have hubs. They're called Amazon hubs, and they actually are Amazon. It's an Amazon facility type, and there are people working there, and they'll hold your package for you. It's almost like a delivery, like a little post office. And yeah, so, and they'll help you, and you can take returns there too. The hubs are nice. They had a hub in Cincinnati. So really large cities, look for a hub. They're called hubs, and they're actual buildings. Now, they also have affiliates that they work with. When sometimes an Amazon package is too large, I send it to a GNC. They work with GNCs, the vitamin place, and they'll hold it for you, and they will not charge you. I don't know if they have a contract with Amazon and they pay, because I don't buy anything at GNC, and they always thank me. So thank you. I'm like, oh, okay. Maybe they get a commission. But when Amazon sends something like a computer that they consider like the batteries, the lithium batteries are considered, they can be hazmat, you cannot. So in those cases, I have it sent to a UPS store. Yeah. And they charge you. Now, a lot of people go general delivery. Nah, anybody I talk to here, they said they're done with general delivery. General delivery, you have only certain post offices will do general delivery. Now you want to find out which one it is. The only phone number that a post office are giving now is this weird number that is really, it's not an 800 number, but it acts like one. And we don't even know where that, sometimes they have people answering the phone that don't even sound like they speak the right language. So, yeah. And, press 3, press 2, press 5, then press, I'm done with that. In Reno, I guess, downtown post office is the only one that will do general delivery. Let me turn this. In Reno. And it's downtown. Parking is impossible. No, I don't deal, a lot of people might, but I don't deal with general delivery anymore. So that answers your question. I hope that was helpful. Now, Laura Davis, you gave a tip for when you do the shampoo. You do 75% water and 25% shampoo. Good tip. That way you don't have this big glob of shampoo and it always ends up just in one spot and then you have to rework it. So what you do is you can just go like that and it's all, so good tip. Thanks, Laura. Thank you. Okay. Oh, Lulu Louise, love you. John Linus Travels. Token Linus Travels. I'm sorry, I can't even read my own writing. Oh dear. Yeah, stay. You know who you are. Stay 31 forever, girl. Yeah. George Mentzeras from Australia. You guys are still in lockdown. You can't even go like so many meters away from your house. That's horrible. I'm gonna pray for you. Let's all as Christians, let's pray for him because that's horrible. Poppy, hi, I love that name, Poppy. Cuddles and Daisy, I love it. Thanks for the coffee water tip. She suggested that I fill up my coffee first with water so I know how much water. So good tip. Why didn't I think of that? Beverly Cook, love you. Jill Weatherby, you love my giggles. I think I already said that. Oopsie. Tidbits of my life. You love my podcast. You know what? Let me give you an update on my podcast. I couldn't get one out today. I was supposed to get it out today. I was going to do every Friday. I couldn't get it out today because the editor that Anchor had, it wouldn't edit properly. So again, I had to buy some more software, so I'm working on it. And I bought some audio editing software. I'm telling you, I'm going to be so smart on software when this is over. I had to learn it like within 2 hours, just clicking buttons. What does this one do? What does this one do? Yeah. So thanks. I'm glad you like it. I'm going to finish editing the one that was supposed to be up today, and I will put that up, and I'll let you know. Nessie B, I love you. And by the way, if I don't mention your name, there's so many of you. If I don't mention your name, I'm sorry. I'm going to get you next time. And you can actually leave me a comment and say, hey, Lee, remember me? Do it. I dare you to do it. I would love it. I would love it. Kathleen Klein, love you. Noya Dunn. She asked how old I am. I've mentioned it many times, and I don't really care one way or the other. I mean, I'm 67, but I'm going to be doing this when I'm 90. I know it. Yeah, I'm just going to keep staying in shape. There are bodybuilders out there that are doing it like 75, 80. If you keep going, you can do it. And Justin Fisher, again. Justin Fisher, who is Chad Tube. And I'm going to feature him on my YouTube channel. He has a YouTube channel, and I wanted to do a shout out to him, and I suggest that you subscribe to his channel. He's only got 3, maybe by this time he might have 4 videos up, but I remember when I only had 4 videos, so you go. Chad and I subscribed and I watched it, and you gave me a shout out on the fairy lights and the clips. Good job. I mean, it was easy, wasn't it? It was a good system. So thank you to Joanne too, because she's the one that showed me those clips. But you asked about the floors and the levels and leveling out my floor. And now I know why, because let me turn it, because you're getting your minivan together. I love it. And you're gonna go far. You are a natural. So everybody go see Chad Ched Tube. But don't go now. Stay with me for a little bit more. But yeah, and everybody subscribe. We all can kind of scoot him along because he's part of the family here. Every minivan is so different. Some of them have things poking up, like where you put in the seats. And some people, like I have that empty well. And some of the newer minivans, you can't even take the third row seats out. So I didn't have to level anything, except I do have that well under there. And then you saw how I leveled it out. I put those bins, and then I put a couple of blankets over it to kind of bring it up just a little bit more to flush it. And then I had this really thick, my daughter and my son-in-law, they were, bought this new home, and they had all these, like I think a new refrigerator came in. They kept all this really thick cardboard, and they said I could use it. So I cut it, and then I put tape around it. I actually put like 3 layers, 3 levels of it. And then I put duct tape, duct tape. Hey, that's my toolbox. Put duct tape around it, and that's what I use. So, yeah. Okay, I have more shout outs. And I just this is really your video today. This belongs to all of you. Tammy, normal. Are you normal? Tammy, love you. Naam Asra, L, love you too. Jay Galathome, ooh, yeah, the clothes, you like my clothes, I like your clothes. Clothes are cool, it's good to have new clothes, yes, and you mentioned that. Betty Bergance, I like that last name, love you. UCLA, is that your alma mater? UCLA, love you. Valerie Rogers, love you always. Yes. Teresa Weeks, Julia White, and then there's a Carla White. Are you guys related? Because your comments were really close to each other. Yes. Julia. I had a friend once. She was older than me at the time. She passed away, but her name is Julie, and I said, "Is it Julia?" She goes, "Oh no, that was my mother's name." I don't think she got along with the mom. She goes, "Don't call me Julia." So Julia White, Dinosaur. I love the way you spell Dinah and then Soar. Love you. David Merling. Yes, thank you for all your comments. You comment about a lot of things, so I really appreciate you, and thank you for being here. Callie Rose and Puppy Toes. Are you guys related too? Felicia. Hi, Felicia. Stephanie Sturgeon. I think it's Felicia Bandy. Felicia Bandy, love you. Stephanie Sturgeon, love you. And then we got Lip Gloss Kitten. Wow, I love lip gloss. Ishta, thank you. Thank you for your comment, and I do appreciate you. MZK Hard, hi, bless you too. LC, love you. And Sissup Journey, sorry, I can't read my own writing. Sissy's Journey. We don't write as much as we did before. My cursive looks like crap now. I used to have beautiful, and now we're all just typing everything in. Sissy's Journey. You always give me good comments and suggestions. I love it. And Dee, thank you. You mentioned about how strong I am. Well, you have to consider that I just spent 2 months working in a warehouse lifting 50-pound boxes for 10 hours a day for 4 days a week. But I have worked out all my life. I've exercised and I've stretched, and I just enjoy it. I think it's a good thing to, and I rode a bike for a long time too, when I was in Tucson. Tucson has good bike paths, so. Nola R., I love you, shout out. Shout out to Tara Roberts, and Zeta Morales, love you. Hicks Homestead, shout out. Julia White, oh, I already did it twice. Well, your sister Carla, shout out to her too again. Tracy Luce, yes, unless it's Tracy Louise. Denise F., love you. And again, I put down for Chad Tube, C-H-A-D Tube, like YouTube, only Chad Tube. It's 2 words. Please subscribe to his YouTube channel. And I'm going to end this now because it's probably going to be really long, but I want to make sure that you all get your shout outs, your names out here. We're all famous. We're all celebrities, and we're all brilliant. Create your future. Forget that. Let it go, and let's go forth, and let's dream big together. Okay, we're a family here. Love you. Have a great day.